Hello. I'm gonna start this stream like streamers do. I'm gonna get into my streamer vibe and be like, hey, how's it going? You having a good one? Yeah. I'm not starting for real yet. I'm just starting by saying words to you. Look how different this is. It's unique and... Whereas I guess I kind of treat my streams like their videos because I know to some number of people they are. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing something that I actually started on Christmas Day, and that is my Igloo Hardcore Challenge. It is above Y200 exclusively, which is, some would say, a little foolish. Others would say it's a great blast because it means it's impossible to beat the game, but instead my goal is how much progress can I make. And the next part of it, genuinely, is just going to be sitting there and, sitting there is weird, but I'm going to be struggling a lot because we have to wait for trees to grow, and outside of getting bones, there's no easy way for trees to grow. But we can't get the bones for the trees to grow because we'd have to kill skeletons, and I don't have the food to survive that. So I need to get food so I can kill some, so I can, really survive, but also do some killing so I can grow my stuff, so that I can connect more stuff, so that I can kill some more mobs, so that I can connect everything, so that I can eventually get some beds, so that I can start my village. It's all insanity. This challenge as a whole is absolute insanity, and I'm thinking for the most part it probably won't be a stream-only series, because there are a lot of moments of waiting like this, but for anyone who wants to watch it, here you go. This is my challenge. A small part of it where you're going to be watching me largely chop down trees and then wait. So look, this is me. Hello, I'm IBX, Toycat, and Toycat Tax. Also, hello. Thank you, Carolina Cyclone James, for the tip on the stream. So here is what I've done so far, chat. I have managed to do the impossible, and I have gotten myself a wooden shovel. Look at this. I can get snowballs now. Isn't that exciting? And then I've used those snowballs. I've gotten enough wood from a tree all the way over there to make a bridge to and from my igloo. This means that I can sit in the igloo when I want to. I swear I have a dog in here. Do I have a bone? I should wait until I could have a dog, chat. Anyway, my basic plan here is going to have to involve getting a lot of trees, which means I have to spend some time around where trees can go, which means I have to leave my dog behind, actually. That's sad. I mean, I could chop down some extra dirt from up here. I could make a snow trail over to there, start planting some trees, and then move back. I mean, I've got 6 saplings, so actually, we should do that after we get some more food, after we get some more wood. So let's do a little sprint jump, making sure we don't die, of course. This is a little bit parkour civilization, so I'm sorry if you if you're faint-hearted. Just keep in mind that we will lose everything, and we will die if I fail one of these jumps. If I wanted to keep it more on the safe side, I could probably crouch jump from one slab to the other, because look how close I am from here to there. But I'm going to do it non-crouching because it makes me feel less nervous, and also going to casually ignore the wolf floating down the ladder and dying. Yep, casually ignore it. It's my favorite way to do anything. Pearl Girl, thank you for becoming the 419th channel member. Welcome to the club. So yeah, I've just come back off the back of Streamless, and for me that was like I know. Whenever you talk about anything on YouTube being like air quotes hard, you're kind of inviting a little bit of criticism, right? Because you're implying like, oh yes, the thing that I do in exchange for remuneration is something that I found to be difficult, which you're not meant to say on the internet when your thing is, like something that is very fun. But like I find being social for 2 to 3 hours a day to be like outside my wheelhouse, generally speaking. It's at the very least at the edge of my wheelhouse, right? So doing Streamless where we, again, I am a very talkative streamer, for better and for worse. I will talk to Michelle Owo when they say, I like your parkour skybridge. Thank you. I think it's very nice. I'm glad you do too. I live life on the edge of a slab. Exactly. You should place your slab under your dirt so you don't lose them. Yeah, I'm never, now every single piece of dirt in this world is so valuable, I cannot afford to lose it at any costs. But yeah, I do just have to sit here, watching trees grow, and in that time we can kind of, I feel like whenever we take a break as long as we have, we need to do this. So yeah, or it's not even that long of a break. I streamed on Christmas, and then I've streamed for like an hour since then. But we've gone a week with basically 2 streams or 3, is it 3 streams in a week? You know, actually, this is dramatic, but I took a break for the first time in a while, so it feels like it. What happened to the hardcore world? Is that still a thing? Yep. All trims is still going on. I don't know. I'm not sure where I should make a video out of it. Again, let's calm down from the structure that I'm trying to be used to here, and let's have a real chat. Wait, let's have a chat. You can't have a chat if your name is chat. You know, let's not think about it. But we need to have a real kind of honest working out about. Also, I should stop using a controller in case it dies. So I'm gonna not use a controller. Hey, Carolina Cyclone James! Thank you! 420 members. That is the funny number. We should, at 420 members, I will smoke trees until, you know, that wouldn't go well, I don't think. I know some people are like the most talkative and then like open and social in their life. But that would not be me. Anyway, what do you think will be announced on Wednesday? I think they're gonna talk about the spring drop. I don't know to what quantity or extent, but I have moved my flights around it. Yeah, it's been a whole thing. Anyway, are you just doing this because there's no skyblock or void mode on Bedrock? You can make your own skyblock and or void mode on Bedrock if you want to. But yeah, please refer to us as discussion or peanut gallery from now on. So yeah, let's have a chat discussion. Oh God, let's have a discussion chat. Oh, it works both ways, huh? I think let's have a discussion chat. Let's just agree we're never gonna say the word chat unless I'm referring to you, my parasocial internet friends. And indeed, that's what we won't be doing right here. But yeah, so literally we have to stare at these trees and there's not really anything else we can do. Although there's sheep down there. Oh, that's a wolf. Never mind, not a sheep. We want some sheep to spawn somewhere, but right now we don't have a real way to capitalize if we do get some sheep. Until we get some trees, but we don't have a way to make the trees grow. We just have a way to sit here, and we can watch the sunset, I guess. Do you want to do that together? I think that would be nice. They're going to announce bee pigs, and my life will be complete. You know what, Ad and Sony? I think there is a genuine non-zero chance that they announce bee pigs. Okay, so we'll sit here. We can see the trees, and we can watch the sun go through the sky. And we'll be great. Toy Cat looks like a British Elon Musk. I'm a substantially less... I feel like, actually, I realized midway through that, like, wait a minute. There's nothing you can say about Elon Musk that won't be offensive to I feel like that's the genius of his persona or whatever, is he worked out having the most money on the planet isn't good enough. I need people who will want to, you know, go for bat for me, so that, you know, governments can't unilaterally decide that I must do things for them and or, you know, must not do things against them or whatever. Can you place carpet on top of a slab? Oh, you can. That's useful. Sorry, oh no, my carpet! Okay, I'm gonna get more carpet later. That was dumb. I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I find this gameplay hard, chat. I find it's gonna be worth it, but the gameplay of let's sit around and wait for a tree to grow, honestly, not my favorite type of gameplay. If I could pick a type, it wouldn't be this. But it's what we've got to do. So yeah, if the trees could grow soon, that would be appreciable. If they do not grow soon, I'm not even sure what I'm meant to do. Like, I could place some snow down here and put my bed on it. But I'm worried that I'll wake up on the ground next to nothing. Well, we'll just do it. You know, let's not think too hard. Let's just place 2 snow blocks there. We'll place our bed on top of it. And then we'll sleep in the bed. And please don't spawn me in the void. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Oh, perfect. So I'll leave that bed here. It might inhibit the tree's growth, but I don't think so. I think it's like far enough away that it shouldn't. But now it's day 3. Welcome, everybody. Now I can watch the sun go from there. And try making a large platform for a wandering trader. The wandering trader I don't want yet. I would genuinely like to keep him around until we have a good chance for him. So, who did find this? Merman25. This seed was shared in my best seeds of 2025. It is a very, very ridiculous one. And I do find there to be a lot of charm in it. So hopefully you do too. So Kat, did you enjoy New Year's? I exploded a creeper for New Year's. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that like a... Are you saying you had like a piñata but explosions on the inside? That's great. Corporate media hates him. That's all I need to know, says Mad582. What I take an issue with is I don't think that you should have to be likable by everyone. Like, I don't like that there is such a thing as the idea that, like, oh yeah, corporate media hates someone. Because I think it's crazy how quickly a lot of people's opinions can be influenced. Like, you know, rather than being like, oh, this thing has happened, let me check to see if there is any verifiable truth to that. You just go, oh yeah, this sounds about right. And that works both ways, right? When people really want to like someone, you don't check like, well, is there truth to this? As someone who likes truth, the world is filled with examples where we'd rather not seek it because it takes a little bit of effort. And that's kind of wild. So, is there something wrong with these saplings, chat? Did I do something incorrectly with them? Is it the carpet there that's stopping the tree from growing? I could believe it's the carpet stopping the tree. But what about the other ones? Why are my saplings not growing? Shall I go and get some more saplings from the tree over there, maybe? I don't think that would help me. I've got a lot of saplings. It's my dirt, which is in short supply. Shall I go move that dirt over here? There's a chance that one of these trees grows and immediately knocks me off the edge. But let's just assume that doesn't happen. Because they haven't grown while I've not been doing things. And let's grab this single block of dirt right now. And then let's bring it back with us. We'll also destroy this block of dirt. No, it might go the wrong way. Might end it. So let's get a block there to stop it from going the wrong way. Then break it. Got it. And then let's go out and let's get some more dirt. And then just place it, I don't know, like here. Place a sapling on it. Over there. Place a sapling. And now we've got 2 more saplings that could grow. Yeah, this is exciting. Gameplay. Gameplay. The saplings need more time. You know, that's true. Like everything in life, we just need to give them some time. So yeah, chat. I wanna just chat for a bit. Is there a height limit for tree growth? I bet there's a limit. No, there's not. I think it's like 319 or something. If you try to grow a tree, though, it still grows, just with some weird things. It's been forever since we've done stuff with the top of the world. I think ever since they raised it to 320, the height limit in Minecraft has just been as high as you could conceivably want. Like, some builds will go up that high, but it's far... Like, at 128, everyone used to hit the height limit all the time and be like, oh, that kind of sucks. At 256, it was less common. But at 320, like, when do you ever hit the height limit in Minecraft unless you're specifically aiming for the height limit? So, are the trees really close by? They should still grow. I think I think the distance they are apart from each other is fine. I think it is genuinely just chance. And right now, chance is not working. So I'm watching at 0.5 speed, so it doesn't get too exciting. But yeah, chat. I want to have a chat because I kind of Streamers was a lot of fun, but also I've gone to the point now where I've gone to the point with it where I realize that I basically can't do like a social outing and stream. It is one or the other. So Streamers was great. It made me see some of the benefits of being a daily streamer. You know, like, it's fun. It's something that I can enjoy. It's nice to see the same people every day. There's something really cool about that. Hey, my tree. I'm gonna go over there and get it now. I'm gonna have to be careful about it. Again, one of these trees might grow and knock me into the void. But let's assume that does not happen. And then let's chop down the tree, which has vines on it, by the way. I could shear those technically, but it's a long way away. And I can get the vines when I need them. So this is going to be another 16 planks, which is potential... Also, wait, where did that go? No, I got it. We're fine. So 16 planks is very, very nice. I've got to say. And if I want to get some more saplings, I can probably get a decent number of those too. If I'm just going to get my at least one here. And then maybe an apple, actually. I think I could really do with an apple. If the game is willing to grant me one, I would love an apple. Because my hunger is draining a little alarmingly right now. So let's chop down most of the... Oh, that sapling. Yeah, that'll fall onto the wood, I think. Where it is right now. So that's 2 saplings. We'll go grab both of those after... No, I didn't want to do that. Do you get the 4? Oh, yeah, you do. So let's now make another pack of these. I'm going to have to make another shovel, of course. Having shovels is important. And then I could start making other tools. Like a wooden axe might be nice. Not right now, though. A wooden sword also is in the nice but not needed. A pickaxe is great. I'm going to have one of these eventually. So let's commit to one right now. And there we go. Look at that. I've got some tools. I don't think a wooden axe is actually worth it right now. I think I am better off without the wooden axe. So then we're just going to go over here. Place this sapling down there again. And then, yeah, this is... I'm going to break one of these crafting tables. And I think the one down there is the better one. So I can bring it back home with me. Although even then, I don't really need to do that, do I? But I'll bring it with me anyway. Hopefully without losing it. Perfect. And then I could maybe chop some of this. I doubt I need it all. And so we'll take it with us. Just so we can maybe get an extra sapling or two. But yeah, it's really nice seeing, you know, like even E. We need another life-loving sheep. I would love another life-loving sheep. If I got one sheep, then I could be so Welsh. I could be unbelievably Welsh with that sheep. But right now, that is not possible. So I've got my 6 saplings back and ready to go. And I think I'm ready to now... If I turn this into snow, or if I place some... If I place snow there, and then here, and then like on the side of this... Also, thank you, Caroline Cyclone James. Random Yap, I found a tire shop, installed the wrong sizes on my car yesterday. Managed to go up 3 sizes. Stock is 205, they put a 235. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know enough about cars to know how bad that is, but I can imagine that having the wrong size tires is not good. So I'm gonna say that's bad. Not good at all. Also, then I'm gonna put another piece of dirt just over here, I guess, for now. And I'll put a sapling on that. Just double the odds of that turning into something. Okay, saplings are planted. Now we get back into waiting while I say thank you, Throwback Gamer. Free me and 15 other people from the sweatshop, please. No, you must wait in the sweatshop until... Also, did I call the title Y200 and below? Y200 above Y200 only. Okay, yeah, I'll put that in the... I'll make sure it's more clear. Just in case you are actually confused. You know, someone else might be too. So we should fix that. Congrats on the baby pink sheep. You know, it would be nice to have a baby pink sheep, wouldn't it? But I feel like if I do get it... Also, wait, can we... Do you think we can get that sheep up here? Chat, I have an opportunity... I won't be able to move the sheep anywhere. He's just going to get eaten by those 2 wolves and a cow. The cow's going to eat him. I don't think we're going to be able to enjoy this sheep. So yeah, this is... the reason this challenge is kind of brutal is because we have to sit here for days at a time while we wait for things to happen. And what has happened today? Not very much. I will make some snow blocks, which will be useful. And I'm going to also make some slabs the next time I get over to that. But I'll hopefully have some more wood by then. I really still am desperate. Again, really strongly desperate, chat. For some form of food. Just so I can get some saturation in me. But for now, it is what it is. People are celebrating these sheep like they're newborn children. That's how long boys are made, the sweatshop. Exactly. Everyone agrees with sweatshops. If you give them the price of not sweatshops. You know, it's my favorite gripe about the modern world is that people are like people feel very strongly if you present them with the, you know, like, I don't know, like, an example would be, wow, don't you hate inflation? Prices raise every year, and I don't like that they raise every year because I want things to cost the same, or ideally even cost less. Very bad, because my tires, causes my tires to squeal over any turn. Oh, that is bad. You should get that. You should get them to fix it. I feel like most tradespeople, when they make a mistake, they're very happy to be like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Like, it's my experience that most people, especially once you earn decent money, you want to feel like you're earning it. You know, you don't want to feel like you're a con man or anything like that. Like, some people are happy to be like, yeah, I don't care if people hate me. I like money. But most people are like, in the point of their life where they're like, yeah, having someone be upset with me is probably much worse than this. It's something I've been kind of thinking about recently, chat, is I have like a few strained relationships in my life. You know, I talk about my neighbor a lot. They opened their window and just yelled at me the other day. I could just about hear it in bed. I have a outdoor camera like facing my garden, so I had to like re-listen to it. And they were yelling at me from that camera. But it's like, that's an example of one. I have but everyone has this in their life where there's someone where they're like, I am just not looking forward to dealing with this person. It is going to cause me some stress and some conflict in my life. You know, like I mentioned before, like I had a tradesperson scam me. I got really deep into the process of like going to small claims court, and there's a weird point where you have to say like, you know, is this worth it? And the answer has to be, for some number of people, yes. If enough people, if you choose to submit rather than, you know, stand up for yourself a lot of the time, eventually you'll make a world where bullies will rule, right? Where people realize, oh yeah, people don't like conflict enough to do this. But I also think you get a bad situation if every single person, every time they feel slighted, decides to, you know, stand up for yourself. I feel like we also get a worse world. And so I'm like seriously working inside myself to be like, how do I just, you know, like even within the confines of just what is best for myself, am I actually best off if I, you know, pursue people to deep uncomfortability personally and stress and pain? Or am I best off if I just say, you know, it's chill. I don't care after a certain point. How do I set my life up to the point where I don't need to care when most people affront me, you know? And that's the kind of like, I guess the harder question in there that a lot of people at some point have to struggle with. By that logic, isn't our world the most ideal one? Why do you think our world is the most ideal one? I'm good at what I do. I'm old AF, and I still feel like a fake. It's weird when people look up to you, but it's just modest. Yeah, WJK, like, if you're... I think if someone was to be like, oh yeah, you tricked me, I wasn't wanting this, then I think maybe it is like a... something I've realized recently is everyone... Almost, like, something I'm really a big believer in is, like, anyone who, like, works at a business should, like, but, you know, we have this attitude of, like, or, like, some people do, I'll be honest, it's, like, 5% of people, but, you know, you speak to some people and they're like, you know, I don't understand why the job expects me to do things that are hard, like, you know, I don't understand why the job doesn't get that I'm just here for the money and stuff like that, you know, like, right, and kind of understandably, like, I am not working for you because I would like to work for you. I am working for you because I need money and it's not a choice otherwise. Like, I get it. But also, the attitude of like, oh yeah, I'm going to do the minimum possible while I'm here is like a fine one, you know? Like, if you're thinking about it as your work is this place that you're trying to, like, extract money from. But if you try to see it, like, but I think to help most people not get into those situations, everyone should, like, try to start a business and understand, like, okay. You know, like, I saw a guy who, he worked as a barista, and he's like, I make 50 coffees an hour. They cost $5 each, and so I make $15 an hour. 3 coffees in, I've paid my labor. The rest I'm just making for the boss. The boss is stealing 47 coffees worth, you know, hundreds of dollars an hour from me. But, like, the point everyone, like, forgets is, like, well, you know, you have to pay for beans and rent and for all of the stuff, you know, like, pay back the loans you needed to start it, etc. And I think that if you see things as just the world, what does the world need today? A tree. That's nice. I'm going to walk over. Oh, it's scary. Oh, no. Okay. That's terrifying to me. I'm just going to chop down the bottom part of this tree first. I'm just going to chop down the bottom bits. And then I'm going to... Oh, yeah. I'm going to put a crafting table down over there somewhere. And then smoothen the slabs to get back to where I am. So I'm going to make this jump. Again, a little bit parkour society of me. I apologize. But I do, in fact, eat raw chicken every day. And so I have learned a thing or two. So now we're going to put this crafting table, like... It should go up there somewhere, but I think... No, I'll just use the crafting table in here, actually. So this is all good and correct, and that's sprint inside. My crafting table is... I guess up here somewhere? Or maybe I don't have one up here because it's actually... I think I might have taken it with me. Yep, I did. So we'll just put this back now. Yeah, that feels good. And then we will make a bunch of these and make it all into slabs so that I can chop it down and surround it. Also, my heart is Abed loading. What is Abed loading? I cannot say I've heard that term before. Why don't you fill in a few of the gaps of the new wood you're getting? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do, actually. Chilliest Bean. Thank you for bringing it up. So yeah, I want to connect this to here. And now that I've connected that to that, I can walk along and I can finally remove the gaps. Or I could make it more fun. No, I'm going to fill in the gaps. It was very nice to do, but I'm going to be honest, not a big fan of having to do it. So this works just... Oh no, that's bad. I'm probably going to lose both slabs now. I hope I don't, but... Oh, we didn't. But now we can finally get over there and back without having to potentially die. And now we can also make it so we can collect at least a decent number of these saplings, which is the ideal, right? Perfect. Okay. Parkour Society partially removed. So, Kat, what's your goal in this challenge? I'm very curious. I want to get as many blocks as possible. That's the easiest way to describe what I would like to do. Also, wow, it's a big tree. Yes. Okay, I think I'll finally get enough blocks from this tree to be able to go up to the dirt over there. Up to the dirt over there is one of my big goals. Because right now I don't have enough dirt for the number of saplings that I'd like to grow. Also, another sapling just grew. Nice. So we'll now place slabs here and around here. Again, it's all bottom slabs so that no mobs spawn. I'm going to have a specific area where mobs are meant to spawn, and that is going to be somewhere. But now we can just stack up and then break this and then turn that all into planks. You know, maybe an axe would have been a nice move. But yeah, it looks like this is it's not like the perfect tree in terms of we don't get 20 pieces of wood, but we get so many that it's great. Make your brick house out of wood. You know, that would be fun, wouldn't it? There's a fun idea for a goal. Now we can just break this down. Hopefully this is yeah, this is great. And then we should very quickly, as fast as we can, make as many slabs as we can. Or we could just use these to just go like here, 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 and here. Yeah, that's like good enough for now to mean that I will get most of my saplings back. And as long as I get enough saplings as I'll have dirt up there. Oh, an apple! Did I lose the apple? No, it's just not down here yet. The apple! My first food! Chat, I'm eating. I'm eating properly good. Yeah, look at that. Your boy, he is officially... You know, if I eat enough of these, I hear the doctor will officially stay away. Yeah, that's great news. Love to see it. Yeah, getting a few more saplings would be nice. But now that I've got my one piece of food, I think I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, let's just let this... Oh, no. Let's just let this destroy itself. And then let's destroy this next. So I have to be very careful about a tree growing around here. It might knock me off. That is something I would like to avoid at most costs. So we'll just, like, place some... We'll make a bunch of slabs right now. Like, if we have this much wood, we should be able to make all the slabs we'll need for our next few projects, really. But we're going to do that by just walking straight over here. I'm making a few risks, semi-calculated, semi-forced. I'm going to combine my shovels together, too. And, yeah, with this many slabs... Wait, with this many slabs, we just make a whole stack right there. We have a good future ahead of us. So now, I could leave these saplings here. But I think I'll bring some of them... No, I'll leave them here. Just in case. I don't know what the in case is here. But I'll leave the saplings so they can grow. I'll chop this. And then I'm going to make a few... Ooh, that's scary. I just assumed the worst, chat. I don't even know why. Thank you very much, Foss. It's like, I've officially added the mesa to my desert end. I began working on a wintry ice biome to unleash the snow golems on a quadrant of the island. Oh, that's a very cool idea. I like where you're going with it. Also, a second apple. Yeah, this is a great time to be on a flat world. To be on a Thai world. Sorry, your end comment threw me off. This world is not flat, chat. I can say it is very much the opposite. And yeah, leaving that sapling there, it feels like it might do something dodgy to me because I'm on a slab. But I'll probably be fine. Invest in an axe, says Larry Nannery. Yeah, I think an axe is one of my next main investment ideas. I've got 2 sticks, so I can afford to do it too. Okay, let's head over now to that island. So this is the last resource, chat. This is the last resource that I can easily obtain. Any other resource after this point is going to be a pain because I'm going to have to go like 2,000 blocks. This is the only thing within 1,000 blocks in every other direction, and I'm therefore excitable for it. But yeah, a phrase I heard really early on that I've always agreed on is like, you know, when you hold a grudge against someone, it's a poison. It's the poison that hurts you, right? Like when you hate someone, it rarely hurts that person. Like, even if you really think about it, right, in the most destructive terms you can. If you're trying to be the most malicious you can about a thing. Also, should we try and grow a sapling on this? I bet it is going to be grass, so we shouldn't, actually. Oh, okay, we got 3 bits of grass, so... Yeah, we're not going to do anything about this. We could mine the stone, though. Chat, if I did mine the stone, what would I do with it? I have to think about that quite carefully. And when I arrive at an answer... I'll do something about it. For now, though, we're going to make a door over here, I think. Maybe over here. I think this is the logical part of the igloo to make it inside of. There's going to be a door here, and then a bunch of slabs, which will take me over there. I should make it bottom slabs. So we'll do that, actually. And we'll make an axe so that we can easily do it. Okay, tool number 3. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Look at this. I have 3 whole tools. This was unthinkable. Mine the stone and make a stone axe. And then but the stone is non-renewable. If I make a stone tool, that stone is used up forever. Which, to be fair, like, how much stone do I have total? There's 3 bits of stone in the world. What stone recipes can we make? Like a pressure plate or a butter. Yeah, we basically have a lever, maybe. If we needed one, that feels like it would be useful. But yeah, let's now bridge over to where we're going. Although not after I kind of want to make a door first, but we won't. We'll get there first and do things second. So there's another tree that has activated. That is very nice. Should I make this diagonally? Yeah, I'll make it diagonally. Just the easiest bridge over there. I could plan this in more detail, I'm sure. But right now, I'd just like to get there. And, you know, if we surround this by dirt or something, it'll look nice. Maybe. Okay, we are here. And so now we're going to put a slab on the bottom half of this and destroy the rest up above it. Yeah, so then we place a block. We'll place another slab here and here. And then that slab will allow me to get up to here. Yeah, this works great. So now we can destroy this block, because it's on top of another one already. Using my axe, actually. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that speed of that wooden axe, chat. Yeah, I'm glad we have one of those. But yeah, by having more dirt here, I can now increase the number of spots in my world where a sheep can potentially spawn. Which is very, very, very exciting as a move. I think, realistically, I want to make this aligned with the bottom layer. No, I have to align it with the top layer, chat. Because if I don't align it with the top layer, then I won't be able to get grass to it without... It'll take a long time. So I could build up from there. Because right now, getting this dirt safely is important to me. But I don't have an easy way to successfully do that. So that's something I've got to think about, I guess. So we'll start with the easy pickings. Like, we'll grab this. And then we'll grab... Again, we're being very, very safe here, chat. Every block should be gathered in such a way that there is a 0% chance that it falls. Okay, now we'll grab this. And then this. And then what about this next one? I don't know what just happened there, but great. And then this. And then this. I'm going to quickly... That's a lot of dirt now. Super valuable. Yeah, this dirt is... Oh! How did... Have you ever seen that happen? The dirt just spread... The grass spread horizontally. Oh! Fast, too. Wow. All that time waiting to grow, and then this just happens the way it is. That's incredible. So, deciding how much of this should be grass and how much should be tree dirt is a hard question that I don't have a great answer to. But I'm going to start with just, like, a sapling here. And then a sapling, like, here. Is that too close, maybe? Yeah, it could be. So a sapling there, and then we'll go down a block. Maybe, is this good? I don't know. Yeah, we want to keep them away from the mainland. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we should grow on the mainland here, too. If you place a sapling, it doesn't remove the grass, does it? It's been... Oh, no! Okay, that's fine. I can destroy it later. So if I place a sapling here, I can't. If I place a sapling there, it's fine. Although I should destroy this block. I want to keep it relatively flat. So let's do that. Pick the dirt up. Pick up the sapling. Put it there. Then place another sapling there. And then another one, like... I don't know, like here, maybe. Yeah, that looks great to me. So that's a decent number of saplings spread apart far enough that they don't interfere with each other, but also that they can share like a collective platform for not knocking me off. Okay, so now also the other thing that's exciting and can happen now is I'll be able... Yeah, I've got to split my dirt, chat. I can either grow trees, like I am doing, quite successfully, or I can have chances at sheep spawning, but I can't easily have both. So I'm going to make a decision that I'm going to have more opportunities for sheep. I'm going to have them go in like a big horizontal pattern like this, I guess. Or what's the best way to place dirt if you're really trying? You know, we'll just place it in a way that looks great. And then we could also make a mob spawning platform for hostile mobs. But maybe it'd be best to make like a mob grinder for those. Actually, yeah, maybe a mob grinder makes sense, chat. Because then we could farm a ton of skeleton bones and rotten flesh. We could do things with a cleric. That might be fun. Multi-level plank world. That's what it is right now. It's our multi-level plank world. When shall I sleep? It's 11:15 p.m. right now, says Alida Lou. So the correct answer to this question, it's one I think about a lot. I'm pretty lucky that I can control my own sleep schedule. You know, I live that, you know, I live the dream of many a teenager woken up by their mother for wasting the day away in bed. Isn't it, by the way, is that, yeah, that's good, we're fine. I should probably do something about this, like just place that there to keep him safe. Yeah, that's great. Is he still a Fletcher? He's still a Fletcher. Shall I make a trade with him now? I have to be very careful about what I do with my villagers, so I'm going to really carefully consider that. He's not going to pick a new profession, though, so we're fine. And this chest, I also don't have to consider right now. So, yeah, I think a mob grinder actually makes a lot of sense, chat. You're going to need to grow 2x2 spruce trees for a mob grinder. Why would I need a 2x2 spruce tree? Also, I should grow this into spruce trees. Now that... It's unrelated to what you're saying, but you're right. So you get down to the surface by stacking enough stone layers, right? Yeah. The way I chose the challenge, because I can get down to the surface by getting over to that water too. But I think the challenge gets immediately ruined if you say you can go... So that's why I instead made it can't go below Y200. The igloo is just a nice start. But it's basically how long can I survive from this igloo? And the answer is this long if I want to. Okay, let's chop down this tree. Very, very lovely. And then I'm going to grow the spruce sapling here, I think. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to commit. Eventually I will have a spruce sapling growing here. Or a spruce tree rather than a sapling. And that will be nice. Then I'm going to commit to chopping down this tree and placing some slabs around it too. But first, let's make more slabs. A butt-ton more slabs, in fact. Just so when we destroy this tree, it will go places too. So, yeah, the kind of verticality difference here is a bit of a mess. It's something I should standardize sooner rather than later. So let's do precisely that. And yeah, now we're going to make sure we don't lose any of these by being very careful. There we go. So yeah, by having every single tree growing spot surrounded by slabs like this, we ensure that none of it goes down. Again, it's basically playing Skyblock at this point. But we have to play Skyblock a lot to get enough wood to do our big goals and our big visions. Which is a part of the struggle, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. Do you spawn up there on the regular seed, or is this tweak? No, that's what I love about the seed. You don't have to tweak it or do anything with it. Anyone can load up this challenge. And I'm very, like, old school in how I like my Minecraft challenges. I love doing things with just the Minecraft game itself. Like, so many people, like, are so... You know, you can tell, especially on the YouTube side of things, a lot of people are kind of, like, bored with vanilla Minecraft. But I think the game has, like, an infinite amount of possibilities. I think it's crazy just how many possibilities the game does have just inside of the vanilla system. And, yeah, I think I'm gonna finally remove this. It's not easy to, but I'm probably going to. And then also, we're gonna do something with this. But first, let's go to bed. It's late, and I don't want to die. Although maybe having a skeleton spawn now wouldn't be so bad, right? I've got an apple, so I can heal. Maybe if a hostile mob spawns now... No, let's not. Let's think about it. Another day, we can do that. Not today. But yeah, I think there's this feeling in life of like... You know, sometimes people feel like, oh, but you can't let people get away with things. And I think it's, like, very true. But I also feel like most of the time, you know, like, I feel like most of the time that can be sorted and in a way that is less detrimental to yourself. You know, do you get what I'm saying? I feel like that's why we have, as a country. I only learned, so I'm shockingly, like, unfamiliar with the court system, apparently, because I didn't know about the concept of a crown, or I don't know what the equivalent would be in another country, but it's called the CPS in the UK, the Crown Prosecution Service. There is a government body that is responsible, yeah, because when you commit a crime like murder, it's not like a civil infringement. You haven't just infringed on someone's rights. You have infringed on the government's rights. The government makes it a very strong rule that you should not murder people, and so when you murder someone in spite of that, you are of interest to them, because if you'll break that rule, whatever rules will you break? Will you maybe one day not pay your taxes even? Shockingly. But more seriously, I think the idea is like, you know, like there are some rules for living in this land, and if you break those rules, it is of interest to those who run the land that you be removed from it and put in a place where you cannot do that anymore. So we have that like built into the system, right? We have and have always had something along those lines. Also, should I start picking up these pieces of dirt and moving them with me? I think there's a real possibility the answer is yes. Because I think if I want to keep my tree farm a certain distance from that farm, because I want that to be able to spawn sheep. Right now, it's not spawning sheep. Over there's tons of mobs spawning, which is very annoying. But I think it's because most of the spawn spots are there. So, we'll look up the passive aggressiveness is in between ignoring problems and confronting them. Yeah, I feel like sometimes that's like... Weirdly, that solution is actually more effective than you might think. I think it's much better to just resolve your problems, like talk to people. And then if people won't talk to you about resolving the problems, then, like, I don't know, you can not talk to them in general. Like, I think a lot of people are very much like that, of like, I don't want to resolve problems because it is uncomfortable. And so, you know, that's like a whole different problem, right? Yeah, which I guess when you think about it, it's one of the most interesting problems of like, what do you do when you have a very big problem with someone? Should you bring it up or should you not? You know, if you always bringing up problems to someone, they're going to be like, ah, this is a whole bunch of pain. But yeah, I guess at some point you say like, if you know someone, you should be able to confront them about something. And if you don't want to confront someone about something, then that's a whole separate problem in its own right. You can get more dirt by building a box, sliding the dirt inside the box, and then filling it with snow or wood planks to make the dirt float up. Yeah, you're right. I can do that from a certain distance to the ground, but to show you what the distance is for me right now. So I'll build some more slabs to get over there from here. So just slab, myself around. Make sure there's no gaps like this one right here. In fact, let's fill in this gap. Let's break the carpet. Let's break the torch. Slowly but surely, let's get all these little silly holes fixed. Although this one right here is a lot harder. So we can ignore that for a little longer. I can crouch under here, which is very fun. So yeah, I theoretically could get some more dirt, but... Because that is a good technique, by the way. But here's the problem. If you look at where Y200 is, it's about over... I think this is exactly Y200. The bottom half, maybe, or the top half, I'm not sure. You can see that I actually can't quite reach any of the dirt. Annoyingly, I could probably, if I made a... I could make a, if I wanted to, like a staircase up, and I could lure some mobs up here, which might actually be the solution in the end. But what I can't do is I can't break the dirt itself. I think... Yeah, is there any dirt I can break? I don't think the answer is yes. Over here... Yeah, we could break... Okay, so yeah, if we surrounded this dirt block, we could break these free. But even then, you break it. Yeah, you surround it, you break it, you pillar it. We can get these 3 blocks, and then maybe the layer below it too, actually. Let's find out. Can we get the block below this one? We can! Okay, so there is a surprising amount of dirt on offer. Yeah, that is actually a revolution then. Thank you. That is much more useful than I thought. I thought there was literally none, David Lockwood. But David Lockwood, you have revolutionized the challenge. I thought I had the amount of dirt that I had, and that was it. But you have found me a brand new source of dirt, and that is an exciting place to be in. Let me tell you. So let's go back now. Let's chop down some extra trees. Again, more wood is going to be more useful, as you can expect. And yeah, now I can't get knocked up by these trees. It's great. I'm going to chop down this one after I surround it with enough slabs. And I'm going to hope that we get an apple so we can go up to full health. Wouldn't it be nice if we could regenerate and have a full health bar, chat? That would be a game changer. You can't go below Y200. How did you get a bed and dirt, says TE20. That's where the dirt spawned up there, Mr. T20. And then there's also dirt over here, as you can see. But that's not at Y200. But you can find dirt above Y200. It's just quite rare. So now we're going to have to do the maths on how long it would take us at this current rate to go out over 1,000 blocks to the next major thing that we could get. Because that's my own thing. I had a great idea of my own. You could fish them up, says Galfa. Fishing that way is... I remember it worked in Minecraft Console, but I don't believe it's in Minecraft Bedrock. I don't know why it's not in Bedrock, but... You know, there's a lot of features that aren't, and I don't... It's not the most important feature that's missing. So it would be nice, but I understand that it is not. So, place a bunch of these, and then some maybe over here. And there we go. It's nice. I actually think we should move some of this dirt. Like, this block right here is just too close to another block. So let's... maybe we could bring those dirt slabs round. Because I don't want to risk... Okay, so I can get this carpet, no question, right? Easy. Can I guarantee I get that torch? I hope so. Yeah, I can. So there we go. Can I guarantee I get this dirt block? I should be able to. Yes, perfect. Wonderful. So now I can bring this dirt block and put it around here somewhere and just have another opportunity to grow some blocks. Great. So we'll remove this slab. There's a chance I lose it, but I'm not that concerned. Don't. Yeah, nice. There we go. Nice. Ooh, Happy New Year, pal, says Joe Goes. Happy New Year to you, too. Happy New Year to you. Happy, hey, my spruce tree grew. See, I can pretty consistently chop trees now, which is great news. That's absolutely great. So I'm going to sit here for a bit, and then I'm going to quickly check how my video's going. Yeah, very funny. Okay. So raising voice equals instant success. Raising voice? Or do you mean raising voice like that? Or do you mean raising my voice? If I do the YouTuber talk, then 1 million people will die to... Sorry, I guess that's more Mr. Beast. Also, it's Dasher and Dazed and Confused birthday. I can't believe that we have Dazed and Confused, but not Dasher, unless we don't have Dazed and Confused. Good to see you, by the way, Xavier. Also, good evening, Heat Shield, and oh, we do have Dazed and Confused. 29 more days. What's in 29 more days, Dazed and Confused? Yeah, I'm really excited about the new year. I'm feeling good about the channel right now. I feel like I'm in a good spot for the first time in a while. Talking all caps. I am talking in all of the caps that I have access to. I am here, says Dazed and Confused. Oh, happy birthday! Dasher was here before the original time. Yeah, so chat, I have now, it's kind of scary. This is, the reality, like I was kind of mentioning, like, as someone who is like, you know, self-employed and always has been, you know, I've always had like a sympathy that some people do not like for like, oh yeah, the reason that people will hire you is not like, it's not a generosity act, but also it's not a, you know, pure act of, I would like to take things from you. It's this like, it's this mutual, it's one of the mutual expressions of like, we would like to both do things that benefit each other. And so one of the downsides of it though is like, if you think about, when you think about things from a perspective of like, you know, like owning a business, you realize like, oh yeah, the bakery, if you own a bakery doesn't make money if there's no one in the bakery to staff it, right? Or indeed, no one to bake the goods. If you don't have people to bake things and people to sell those baked things, then you don't make money. And so, like, you know, most businesses, when you run them, you kind of understand, like, oh yeah, to make money, you must have the things that make money, which require time. And so one of the weird examples of that is like, oh yeah, taking time off is like really, really hard if you work for yourself. Because it's like, oh yeah, unlike most people who say to their job, I am going on holiday, but I would like you to pay me nonetheless. And that's like, you know, negotiated part of your contract, more or less. When you work for yourself, it's like, oh yeah, so I am going on holiday. I need to be prepared for that. And recently, I've kind of been like, terrified by the concept, if I'm being brutally honest with you. Also, snow. This will be useful for something. I don't know what, but this is useful for something, chat. What should I do with my snow? I've got to do something with it. It seems too useful to do nothing with it. Okay, I'm gonna go to that island because not a lot of this will turn into anything. But yeah, sorry, what was I saying? I was saying, okay, I gotta be very careful here. Make sure this tree doesn't grow into me and kill me. Nobody bakes at bakery, then you just have a Y, says. Also, no, you'd have a re if no one bakes at a bakery. Can't you tell us that? You're going on holiday and we must give you tips on your videos. Even then, let's imagine you have the world's greatest audience. And I think, let's be honest, I think you'd be a bit of a rude content creator if you're like, everyone, please click as many videos as you would a day, even if I were here, but like click that many. Also, wait, I need to really guarantee I get all those spruce saplings. Chat, if I don't get those spruce saplings, I have no more spruce trees. So that should be really, really important. And they seem to break less when you're away from them. If I lose that spruce tree forever, it's not the biggest of deals, but it is a deal, right? It's a deal. I've got no spruce saplings. Oh, that's very bad. Why do I have no spruce saplings? Oh no. Why don't I have any, chat? Oh, that's a stick. Okay. Bad news, chat. I chopped down, that was my last spruce sapling. It's gone, and so too is my odds of ever getting another spruce tree without a wandering trader. Toy Cat Vacation Tips Challenge. So yeah, in theory, let's say you have the world's best audience. And I would like to, let's imagine that we do. I'd like it to be true so we can say that it is true. But even if you do say that, and even if everyone feels good about the arrangement, everyone's like, okay, chat, let's just agree to tip Toy Cat as if he's still here. And you guys like that, I like that, I'm okay with it, etc. Technically speaking, you still lose out on the sense of like, okay, so every video I make, YouTube boosts brand new videos a little bit more when they are new. Mostly to existing subscribers, but also to people who like vaguely like to watch new videos from you. So you're gonna lose all of that, at least for a little while. There's gonna be a And so the number of new subscribers I'm going to get is going to go down during that week. You know, maybe you could argue negligibly so, but, you know, in terms of keeping a business going and I always talk about how online entertainment actually works, where you're always on a downward slide. So, like, in terms of the most important metrics, it is bad. Also, I have to do something about this island, and I don't know what, chat. It feels wrong in its current form, and I don't know what would be a better form for it. So I guess we'll leave it how it is for now, and ask questions later. But yeah, I can pick up an infinite amount of snow if I want to. Oh, not an infinite amount, because it's as many shovels as I have. Maybe, honestly, is making snow even that good of a deal? If it takes... So a shovel has, I think it's 60 durability. So I get 60 snowballs, that's 15 snow blocks. 15 snow blocks is equivalent to 3 logs, 3.45 logs. And so 3.45 logs can make me a lot more shovels. See, I guess it is worth doing. I can make a whole ton of... Yeah, maybe it is worth doing. But yeah, it feels like the snow is something I have to utilize, but I don't know what. Also, you could get more spruce leaves from the island. Yeah, maybe that's the right move at this point. Maybe that is the name of the game. And I'm just not playing it correctly. So I'm now going to surround this island with more of these. Yeah, this is great. Going just fine. And we're going to surround the island with these just to make sure that I can't be knocked off and also that we can't lose any leaves. A very important task that I am, of course. And also, it's a way to keep the original island shape, you know, remembered, intact, you know, like in some way. So then place a block there and that, and a block here. And then we'll go off the bottom of this for the rest. Okay, perfect. So we've got the original island shape. We've got this fun little piece of art here. I think you know, doing things in a quirky, artistic way is important for your Minecraft world. This is a pretty challenge, and which isn't good for those who fear heights. That's a good point. Yeah, the above Y200 challenge, terrible if you hate heights. The exclusively staying in the heights challenge, not for you if you do not like those heights. But yeah, so let's say that everyone agrees. I'm just going to tip Toy Cat exactly as much, maybe a little bit more to compensate for the lack of ad revenue. Like everyone tips 1% more. So in theory, you know, that's like the bakery running while I'm not there. But even then, the bakery, even if everyone who goes to a bakery agrees, I'm going to put money through the letterbox as if you sold me a baked good, even though you didn't make a baked good. So that's great for the bakery because they make the money even without that. But actually, it's slightly good for a bakery to be doing business, even outside of just the making money aspect. Because some number of people will see an open bakery, they'll smell the open bakery, they'll see customers at the open bakery, and they'll be like, you know, next week we might go to that bakery. You know, there's a constant kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, like churn factor, a constant, like lead factor, you know, lead generator of like every time someone sees a business that is in use, they think I might go to that business and use it myself. And so by having enough people, and so it is good to have a lot of people who are in a business for that reason. And that's kind of the effect I'm describing with like subscribers of like, every video I put out might gain like 20 subscribers, let's say on average. I think it might be closer to 50 or 100, but let's just say 20. I think net 20 maybe is close to accurate. So by not putting out videos for a week or streams for a week, then that happens. And the other thing that happens is habit forming. A lot of people go to a bakery every single week. And so even if you agree you're going to support the bakery 1 week, you probably still need a baked good. Even if you agree to buy it from the bakery that hasn't made you a croissant, even if you agree to buy a baked good from the bakery that is not making you croissants, you still need your croissant fix. So you go to a second bakery, which sucks because you're buying 2 croissants this week, maybe. Or maybe you're going without a croissant. But in either case, you've broken the habit. And so the next week you think to yourself, you look in the mirror, you're a bit chubby after that Christmas dinner you've just had. And you think to yourself, do I really need to go for a croissant this week? I can let it go for next week. And then you've broken the habit 2 weeks in a row. And then you think to yourself, you know, if I'm having a baked treat anyway, shouldn't it be ice cream and not a croissant? And you go to the bakery, and unless it's one of those really cool ones, there's a few of them that exist. It's one of my favorite things in the world. You can get a croissant that has ice cream inside of it. I went and got one of those in a video. Was it in a video? I think it was on the way to Vietnam. Anyway, so yeah, if it is one of those, so I should just cover this island in saplings, right? And then one of those saplings will guarantee grow very quickly. Yeah, I think that is the smart move. We sit over here. Oh no, chat. Chat. Do not like what I am seeing. Oh no. You know what'd be fun? If I have a wooden pickaxe that's very damaged. And this will do, I think, 2 damage instead of 1. Okay, yeah. So now people will look at this axe and wonder what I've done with it. But the answer is nothing. And then we can sit here. Although we can't sit here, because what if... Yeah, I think I need to go to bed, chat. I think that's what I need. But yeah, so you're going to break the habit, and that's like a bad thing. And, you know, like, I think YouTube is a business like a bakery that benefits from habit. You watch a YouTuber, you know, every day or every week, or, you know, like, I think that's why, you know, even though most of the series that I've had forever on the channel have died now, you know, I don't do Seed Sundays every Sunday, I don't do Q&As every Saturday. Actually, you know, I think Q&As are close to every Saturday. People like it as a series. There's like an expectable thing to look forward to. Also, why is that leaf not green? Why is that? Anyway, let's just chop down the tree. I guess surround this with some extra slabs. Oh, I can't uncrouch now. Very interesting. If you had shears, you could get vines now. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, actually. It was a very fun observation. Oh, look at all these trees growing. It's crazy. So, chop them all down, I guess. Nothing else to do for it. Habits are like rabbits because they rhyme. That is beautiful, Grofer. But yeah, you can see how this challenge, I've wasted 5 days now just chopping down trees, but this is such an important part of the challenge. It has to be done. And I guess this is the one. Can I sleep yet? Yes, I can. Q&A Sats is always in my should watch by Sunday if I didn't already click it, says Larry Nannery. Yeah, see, the habit forming is like a crucial component to that too. And so you let people break habits when you go away for a week if you do it that way. So yeah, I don't know. Like, am I doing too much inside baseball? Am I like telling you about the business side that you don't care about? But I think that's why a lot of people, you know, like, I think that's why a lot of self-employed people find it hard to take holidays. You know, if you run a plumbing business even, and you install bathrooms, let's say. If you're installing bathrooms and then you spend a week not installing bathrooms, or you spend a week not getting new quotes for new bathrooms, and you don't have any new customers, and the whole thing kind of breaks down a bit, right? The whole, a lot of things are just like, you know, it's the same way, I used to have a bakery that was on my street. It was one of the best bakeries in the town I lived in. But they had like such ridiculous hours that you'd be like, okay, I can't go there for a bit, and then you might not come back after it's better. And if you're really fortunate in business, you can take those risks. But it also, I think if people had that in their day-to-day jobs, like I remember I asked, I was literally when I was like 6, I spoke to my mother, like, who was a waitress, about holiday pay. And she was like, yeah, if you didn't get paid while you're on holiday, no one could afford to go on holiday. And even then I was like, but I don't understand how that's true. That, you know, there was some flaw in the concept, even at that point. My head was just like, okay, that's interesting. But I think in effect, the way, because a lot of things in society could work if everyone instead of thinking like, oh yeah, it is a natural thing that I should, you know, like, you know, if you work at the bakery and the bakery isn't running today, you know, you think to yourself like, well, I should get paid, it's important. But what about if you're like, you know, like in reality, wouldn't it be better if you just got paid slightly more every day it's open? And then instead of the bakery paying you when they're not, you could use that money instead. I think about this a lot in terms of like retirement. You've familiar with the concept of pensions versus, you know, like pension accounts. In some countries and some jobs, Still to this day, you'll find some jobs offering this, by the way. It's insane. Like, I think it really is like police and firefighters. I don't know of any other jobs that do it in the UK. But maybe where you live, this is common. The way pensions used to work for large numbers of people is if you work this job for 30 plus years, then we will continue to pay you even when you're done with the work. And if you think about it on paper, that's an incredible perk, right? Like, you make, just imagine a number, 50k a year or whatever, being a 35k a year. I don't know what a firefighter earns. I have a firefighter for a friend, but I never asked him what he earns. Side note, he's like, I was hanging out with him at New Year's, and he got so twitchy around fireworks, and that made me wonder, like, is he being too cautious, or as the firefighter, should I trust his opinion that, like, oh, do fireworks do bad things, and I'm being too undercautious around them? Employers are responsible for employees, even fiscal responsibility. Yeah, so like the way it actually works, right, is it's not that they pay you 35k for a job you're not doing. It's that they are effectively paying you 70k, and they put aside 35k of that, so that well, it's probably less. Like they let's say you earn 50k, and they put 15k a year aside, and then when you get old enough that you stop working for them, they start paying you from that money. Even if it's not true in, you know, like the way they account for it, it's true in the reality, although usually they have to account for it or things go very badly very quickly. But the downside of doing it that way, where your employer takes that money and then puts it aside for you, is sometimes the employer will go bust. So, you know, like if the employer pension fund goes bust, the money is gone and now you have no retirement, right? The problem with going it that way is like, what if you invested that money yourself? Pension funds have to be super, super cautious. They can't really invest money in any true sense of the word. Whereas you can choose to put your money into Bitcoin, which actually might be a good argument as to why your employer should do it. So that's like the way things used to work. Now the way things work is, yeah, your employer, instead of pay, you know, they might still pay you 35k, but then they'll give you another 10k, and they put it inside of an account for you. Or you can choose to put extra money in that account yourself. It depends on where you work, what country you live in, how, all the laws, etc. But the general way, the world works now, is you get a pension that is not owned by the employer, but is owned by yourself.
When my mom learned where the shellfish shells came from, she was horrified. Also,
understandably so.
A day keeps the depression at bay. Keep up the great content.
Thank you, Anonymous. You know what? Don't tell your mother about how shulkers reproduce. I've got to say, if she was horrified at what she's seen already, she's going to be more horrified by that. Also, are you still a Fletcher? If he's not a Fletcher, I think I'm ruined. He is a Fletcher. So I've got a lot of wood now. I could make a lot of emeralds from it. Is that worth me doing? So just to confirm, Fletcher is a very good profession to have, I think. Because the most useful thing that I can get from a Fletcher... actually, no, not really. A Fletcher's a great source of turning things into emeralds. But theoretically, if I got enough mobs... Yeah, I think I want to have a cleric, because he's going to give me redstone and lapis and glowstone. So what should I have as my second profession? Theoretically, the cleric... Oh no, if I make him a Fletcher and him a cleric, I can breed them later to get more guys. I think right now I want sticks more than anything else. I mean, I want emeralds more than anything else. So we'll do it. I think now the time has come, chat. The time has finally come to cure this villager. How is your Fletcher going to restock his trades? Oh no, you're right, Dazed and Confused. Can you ever get flint from any other source besides Fisherman for the free bucket? New favorite hack, learn from you here. I could make a barrel quite easily. Oh yeah, that's actually really hard. So I'll put a torch down in here, just to make sure no more creepers spawn. And then we'll stare over there. And now I'm going to quickly have to look up... Okay, so I'll put it like there. There's a baby fox that's very cute. But I'm going to quickly look up flint and see if we can find it in any other way, chat. So flint Minecraft is what I'm going to look up. No, not flint mineral, flint Minecraft. Flint Minecraft. Flint is a block obtained from gravel. That's useful. Okay, so you can find it in a gravel block, or you can find it in a ruined portal chest. Theoretically, I can find those, but the odds are, like, I'm not going to find one anytime soon. Like, it's going to be 400,000 blocks away or something. Or you can find it by trading gravel with a novice Fletcher. There is no other way. So how can I get gravel? Gravel is found by breaking. That's not useful. It's found in rivers, windswept gravelly hills. Okay, so there might be more 1,000 blocks away. But if I don't get some now... Oh, chat. Yeah, I'm screwed. So it's worth... If I get my emeralds from... Oh, yeah. I'm really, really screwed here, actually. So... Okay, we have a hard question. Look up flint mineral instead and let's read facts about it. Let's do that, actually. You're right. Flint mineral. Flint. Okay, let's learn about flint the mineral. Flint shear. Wait, there's a flint mineral which is separate to flint the... Should we learn about flint together, chat? Let's learn about flint together. Okay, so this is flint the mineral. It's made from mineral quartz categorized as a variety of chert that occurs in chalk or marley limestone. Historically, flint was used to make stone tools and start fires. Oh, interesting. Stone tools. Really, a stone pickaxe should be made from flint. So it will ignite a fire with the correct tinder or gunpowder used in weapons, namely the flintlock firing mechanism. Although it has been superseded in these uses by a different process or materials, flint has lent its name to a generic term for a fire starter. Silicified remains of algae and what is this? You know, let's go back to Minecraft. Okay. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna chop down these trees. So, chat, what's more valuable to me? I could get 15 emeralds one time, which would be a great boost to my emerald supply, and would allow me to get up to lapis and redstone, but not glowstone, I don't think. Just lapis and redstone. Or... No, if I get 15 emeralds, I might be able to trade for some gravel. No, wait, I think I just confirmed. Gravel, Minecraft wiki. So you can get it from an enderman. Oh, yeah, if an enderman holds... An enderman can pick up gravel. Also, gravel can generate as part of a cold ocean ruin. They generate 14 times per chunk up to... At all levels, okay. It can replace stone. Okay. Or you can get it from bartering. So, what are the odds we'll get a piglin? That's the question we have to answer right now. And I don't know that we can get a good one to that. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go back here. And I'm going to have to pick up some... I'm going to have to go to bed, I guess. Because I just don't want it to be nighttime. Nighttime is spooky time. I think I need to make my mob grinder sooner rather than later. Yeah, so... I have to work out real soon what matters more. 15 emeralds now. Or... something else. Like, I guess... a barrel would allow me to get a bucket. But would a bucket help me? No. Yeah, a bucket doesn't help me. So 15 emeralds now might be the best. But the wheat trade is a real possibility. If I made a composter, which I also can make, by the way, just to show you that. Here's me walking over to it. I can make a composter right now, chat. And if I make a composter... so I'm going to make more of these slabs because I'm worried about what will happen otherwise. So if I make a composter, I'd be able to buy bread. But again, the easiest 15 emeralds I will ever get in my life will come from this man. I think I just lock him in as a Fletcher. Assuming I can get... No, but that means I need to have more beds so I can get a composter and a... Yeah, there's no working my way around that. There's no way that gets me out of that problem. I need to breed sheep, and so I need to chop down all of those saplings. And I just need to say, like, okay, how fast can we get a sheep to grow there? That is my next most pressing problem in Minecraft. There is no getting around it. And also, Yeah, I can't make a mob grinder that will grow sheep. The only way to get sheep is that island. So we're going to sit the exact right distance away from that island. I'm going to look up how sheep spawn. I'm going to stand exactly the distance where they're most likely to spawn. I think they can only spawn on grass, but I'll confirm that right now too, actually. You know, let's go. Let's go find out. Where can sheep spawn? Sheep. Do they need to spawn on grass? Spawning. Natural generation. In Java, 4 sheep may spawn above grass blocks at light level of 9 or higher, even in Snowy Taiga. In Bedrock, 2 to 3 sheep spawn during the world generation on grass blocks, with the exception being snowy plains, ice spikes, or wooded badlands. Is this a snowy plains? Oh god, what is that noise? It's the zombie villager, we're fine. This isn't an ice plains, I don't think. So we're probably fine. So they spawn on grass blocks, or they later spawn individually on grassy biomes. So that probably includes this one. 2 sheep sometimes spawn in shepherd houses. That's not useful. So they can spawn... It doesn't say if they need grass blocks, actually. Chat, do you think they need grass blocks? 2 water buckets would get infinite water for fishing. That's true, yeah, actually. Two water buckets is infinite food. Oh, yeah, man, I've got a hard choice to make. But yeah, I'm gonna just go in here and, like, destroy all of this. This should be enough saplings for a while. And then also some sticks and some other stuff. To find a ruined portal on chunk base, the thing that that is above Y200, so you can get lava and get water and make a cobblestone generator. It's going to be so far away to make a cobblestone generator. It might be worth looking into, you're right. But I don't think we're doing that very reasonably. So, let's break this. And then again, I just want to make sure no more trees grow here. This is exclusively a sheep zone now. Chat, can sheep spawn on wood? I've never bothered checking. But it's so important right now that we know. If they can, then I can have all my dirt be specific to farming and to sheep, to tree growing. But if that's not true, then it's important that I know, so that I don't just sit around assuming all day. There's a lot of saplings over there I need to pick up. Although I think I've got a lifetime supply of saplings right now. Sheep need grass, so it's they do need grass. Do you know that, Ryan? How do we know that? It's one of those facts that just feels really true, but I can't like think back to a time in my head where I know it. I think sheep need grass to spawn. Why do we think that though? Where do we all get this conclusion from? I would like to know so that I can also draw this conclusion. I'm going to break this, by the way, and I'm going to move it so that the grass can spread over to this block right there. So now all of this is potentially going to be grass later, which is great. I can leave all of this up here, although actually I can't because the light level needs to be 7 to 9 or whatever. Cows, sheep, and pigs need grass to spawn. Okay, they do need it. Sheep need grass and light, says Brian Harshman. Okay. So we've got the memory in our brains. It has happened. It's not the gilded it's not a gilded spawn. Okay, so up here we go. And let's break the last few. It's fine. Worst thing that can happen is I can lose some health. Although I'm surprised I haven't picked up any apples through all of this, chat. I'm amazed at just how many blocks you can destroy and not get apples. But yeah, at this point, I don't think I can go any further food-wise. I think I will run out of the most livable substance very shortly. Colvin says, howdy you be doing today, sir? Says, I am doing very good, thank you for asking. Cows, sheep, pigs, horses, and chickens need grass. I don't know why. I mean, it makes sense on some level, right? Like, they can't be spawning on coal ore. Probably. But yeah, it still is slightly odd, I guess. Okay, so this should allow... This is now all just about technically spawnable, but I still need to... I'm going to go make an axe. I can't be doing this by hand anymore. It's driving me crazy. Farm animals yearn for the grass. And this guy yearns for my bones that I just can't provide for him. I'm going to get a hoe for chopping down trees. I don't think that actually works. I'm going to make an axe. I'm going to make a shovel. And then we're going to come back in here and just get rid of this. Then we're going to sit the exact right distance away with our bed nearby. And you know how the stream started as literally chopping trees? It'll turn into literally just watching things grow. Have you ever seen a sheep naturally generate in a cave? Yeah, but I've also seen caves of grass, so I don't know that that's necessarily that. I make Slick Out. Pout has an idea of how you can blow up items on the surface and have the items come back to you via water. Pouts, let me read your idea. Pout, 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 pout. I'll read it. We'll have to come back to that. Remind me once we get away and we sit and watch the grass grow. Or watching the sheep grow on the grass. You know, they don't grow, they spawn. Which doesn't make any sense, really, when you think about it, but it's Minecraft. We accept it doesn't make sense, and we move on with our lives. So, yeah, I'm hoping that some of this turns into apples, chat. I think we've removed all of the logs now. Pretty sure. So now we just hope that some of that turns into edible apples. Because I am really running out of food. In fact, I think I need to get some skeletons. So I can start... I think I should have already been doing this. I should have started growing some food. And I can't get seeds without bones. Yeah, I think waiting for apples was a poor decision. Because I want to have a piece of wheat so I can keep a sheep alive. Oh, but how am I going to make wheat for sheep and... Oh, man. I've got so many problems and these guys are not helping me. So right now, I'm just going to have to conclude. Wolves are going to be a problem. So I won't keep any wolves. That wasn't me, chat. Who knows where that wolf went? And you will just, I don't know, put in a little box here. Perfect. Okay, you're gonna stay safe in a place where you're not gonna hurt sheep. And then oh, there's an apple. I need that. I need that, chat. I need that real bad. Oh, there's 2 apples. My dreams have come true. My dreams have all come true. So, move this over there. Put that down there. And then let's eat one. Stay alive. Oh, yeah, that feels good. If I eat one more, chat, I'll heal up that last half heart. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something special? Is that another apple I see? No, I'm imagining it. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it, chat. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the insane thing. And it's going to feel amazing. Okay, so flowing water won't make items go up. Yeah, sadly, you need to... Also, why are all these wolves spawning? Am I doing something weird? Is it that I'm the perfect distance away to let them? So we're going to move... We're going to make a bunch of... I'm going to now check the... What distance away do you have to be for mobs to spawn? So, gravel... Okay, sheep. Sheep spawn... They spawn levels are light or higher. Okay, mob spawning in general I need to look into. Mob spawning. Okay, so animals spawn on initial chunk creation. Yep, got that. Common animals. On Bedrock Edition, animals do not spawn during chunk generation, but continually try to spawn everywhere as part of the environmental spawning algorithm, according to their spawn weight, biome tags. Okay, boring stuff. How far do we have to be from mobs for them to spawn? Spawn cycle. Okay. Bedrock Edition. Environmental spawning is similar to Bedrock. It happens in a spherical shell 24 to 44 blocks away from the player on simulation distance 4. I'm on simulation distance 4, I think. So 24 blocks spherically. That's a pain to check. I'll just make a big long line. So this is my grass. We'll just put the center of it as being here, let's say. So X is 20 in the center. Oh, I got another apple. Oh, no, that's the apple I have. Let's eat it. Chat, it's finally going to happen now. I'm finally, for the first time in 10 days almost, I'm at full health. Yeah, so we add 24 blocks to it, minimum. And that should get me out to X. What does it get me out to? Like X minus 6? X minus 4, I guess. You know, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna bring my bed up here. I think that's what I'm gonna need to do. Just bring the bed out. It'll be great. So I'm just gonna go grab it when I bring it home this time. Food. So just toggle off Gilded Wolf spawning. Oh God. I'll toggle off the Gilded Wolf spawning. Good idea. Yes, food. Yeah, some food would be really good. Let me tell you. I don't have a full hunger shank bar. Definitely a thing I would like to have. But it's fine the way it is. Gonna leave the stream now. It was fun to watch. There's a Streetlight Guy. Thank you, Streetlight Guy. I love the usernames we find on these streams. I still think I should have waited till skeleton spawn, chat. I don't know why I didn't. Majority of your spawnable blocks are snow, ice, and wolves are one of the few that can spawn in snow. Your island is desperately wanting to spawn mobs, but you've got a whole igloo. Yeah, that might be a part of it. Part of my problem, I guess. So I should make a spawnable area for hostile mobs somewhere, but make it nice and far away, chat. And then later we'll turn it into... We want to keep it really far away from what will eventually be my my mob grinder. So over here, we'll just check the coordinates to make sure it's at least 4 chunks away, like outside the simulation distance away. This is Y64. We can go out to Y80, but let's just say it's Y64 and further. So as long as... Oh, sorry, Z, not Y. My Y is 200 or above the whole time, or we dead. So I think this is close to 0, 0. I imagine because it's spawn, it has to be. So as long as we make our mob grinder over here, let's say, on this side of the igloo, or like that side, then we can place a bunch of mob spawnable blocks there, and we can make like a mini grinder just so we can get some skeletons in. You can turn the igloo into a mob grinder. It has the drop height. Yeah, that is funny actually that I already have like a built-in mini mob grinder if I want one. This is the 404 challenge, but opposite, says Manda Evict Son. That's terrible. You should not evict based. You know. Anyway, my joke's not gonna work here. I'm gonna back out while I'm ahead, and I'm gonna say, yeah, in a weird way, I guess you could say it is. It's also the super flat challenge, but the opposite of flat, if you want to put it that way too. So we're gonna just place a bunch of blocks over here until we get to -4. And then we'll go a little bit further than -4, because -4 is the first place they can spawn. But if we go out to more like -14, they'll be right in the middle of that spawnable zone. And so we also have to remove... we want to remove the snow from the top of there too. So we're going to now place slabs going this way. Yep. Easy peasy. It's very scary to look at, chat, but it's entirely fine. And then we should maybe just build like a little wall around ourselves just in case the worst happens, whatever that may be. So by making these into grass blocks, theoretically a sheep could spawn here. But again, I think even if we get a sheep right now, what do we do with the sheep? We can kill it, but killing a sheep is really short-sighted. But there's not much more we can do. So I think I might be putting the cart before the horse here. But who knows? And then we are going to place some regular oak planks, like here, here, here. Put some slabs on those. And that now it's just impossible for something to, like, knock me off easily. Okay. Sheep can theoretically... Oh, wait, what is that there? Is that a fox? We got a snow fox, chat. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. So yeah, I think what we need to do next is genuinely build a mob grinder. But I think if I'm going to be building a mob grinder, I want to have some skeletons. I want to have some wheat growing while I do. No, I think... Okay, I'm going to kill... If I get a cow or a pig, that's ideal. Having one solid piece of food will get me through building a mob grinder. Or get me through building a mini mob grinder to get mobs. Well, there's a lot of steps to this challenge, chat. There's a lot of steps to this challenge. Does the pathfinding trick work for mob farms on Bedrock? I have no idea what the pathfinding trick is. Ryan does stuff. I'm pulling the cart before the villager. Is the stone mountain there below Y200? It sadly is, yeah. It's one of the tallest ones the game has. Phantom Membrane should be a food like rotten flesh, but it gives you an effect that makes you take a bit less full damage. Finally, we can have fox stew. Fox stew sounds delicious. You know, let's... Should we go check on him? You know, should we kill the fox, chat? Oh, he spawned down there, which is interesting. Yeah, I think I've accidentally made a farm that's perfect for fox spawning, which isn't actually ideal, if you ask me. So now I'm going to place a torch on the side of this block just to help the grass grow. Not that that should help. And then we're going to do something a bit monstrous. So unless he has an emerald in his mouth, which he might, right? That is a potential drop. If he doesn't, then we should kill him. Also, what just happened? So I'm going to let him do his thing. Goodbye. And then that means we have more space in the mob spawning cap for sheep to spawn. And so if this doesn't work today, then we have to start considering other things. But that's fine. Getting rid of your igloo might help your chance of sheep spawning. Yeah, weirdly enough, it might... Oh, a rabbit! Chat, that's food. I found some food, and I've got enough oak saplings that I can use these as furnace fuel. I guess I could use slabs too. Yeah, I'll use the slab, I guess. I mean, the slab demands labor. No, 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 no! Okay, now he's in. Now he's in. Go, go, go. No, not out, not out. Back in, back in. Don't fall off. Okay, and then we're going to push him this way, I guess. No! Come on! He's doing the exact opposite of what I'm trying to get him to do. How much? I think a wooden sword makes sense now, chat. I think it's finally time. It's happened. 4 tools. Today, I have officially managed to get... Oh, a piece of rabbit leather, apparently. Well, okay. That's progress still. It wasn't the progress I was hoping for. But, Fence is my man. Yeah, at this point, we could benefit from something to prevent us from falling off the edge here. Break the ice for water and go down. It's blue ice, so it won't turn into water when we break it. I don't think. Probably. So this is just a hunch, but I think in Bedrock spawning is preferred to a 2x2 area. 1 wide doesn't work or works less. At least for hostile mobs, that's true. Oh, is that why mob grinders always use the 2x2 platforms? I assumed it was so you could get spiders in there. Why is the golden apple on the hot bar? I want to flex on people. If people come here and go, oh, you're real poor, I want them to look at it and go, nah, not me. Couldn't be me. So I think I'm going to go grab those saplings, actually. I don't know why I have such a desire to. I just feel like letting them waste on the ground is bad. And there might be an apple in there that I just can't see. Let's go do it. Yeah, 1 wide dirt gets rabbits. That makes a lot of sense that maybe we do need to fix it up that way. Okay, so let's go do that. I shouldn't sprint. Yeah, it's just saplings. We'll replant some saplings here. That'll be useful. And then also 1 here. Then when we come back, they'll all be ready. Then we go back there. And maybe at this point, it's finally worth doing. We need to have some places past Y64 where mobs can spawn. I'm going to make them as safe as possible. So how do we do that? I think the easiest way is, like, place a block down here. Here. Like, let's just say 4 blocks, right? The only blocks for a while where mobs should be spawning. That's messed up by the fact that that's over there, actually. Yeah, I think temporarily we need to have these be somewhere else. Oh, yeah, that's really messed up by that island up there, too, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's all messed up, chat. I think the igloo is fine, but everything else isn't. So what do I do about that? The answer should be easy, but is not. Yeah, we'll make a big thing here, and then we'll just place slabs around it so that nothing can get out. Yeah, we'll make a big thing. By making it super wide, it means that mobs have their 2x2 areas. And then we'll surround it with slabs that are bottom slabs there. So that if I crouch, they can't see me. And also, they can't get out. Will this work? Honestly, chat, no idea. I just want to kill a skeleton. That's all I want to do. I want a skeleton to not be alive anymore. And this is the easiest way, I think, to do that. So, yeah, we could probably place these, like, place more blocks here or do something like that. It does feel like a skeleton's going to shoot me if I sit here and try to attack it. But if I sit, like, back here and try to attack it, Or if I go like a block down. Yeah, I think this is the best thing I could do, is like go over here. You know, I need to really consider what I'm doing here, actually. You know, let's let the skeletons spawn first and worry about killing them later. This is very bad advice. You should not do it. Baby zombies are always a risk this way. Okay, you've worried me now, Chiliest Bean. So we'll place a block here, and then that'll protect me from more things. Yeah, there we go. Now baby zombies can't come out and get me, besides sideways, but let's hope they don't. Yeah, there we go. The baby zombies aren't getting out, and so I am good. I haven't got a single sheep spawning yet, but now I just have to know. I think it's mob spawn 24 to 44. I'll recheck that, see if it's the same for hostile. But a mob should be spawning over there, because it's about 30 blocks away. This tree might also spawn in my face, so let's just get a little away. Foreshadow to him getting shot off the edge. Okay, so it's 24 to... it happens in a 24 to 128 blocks distance away from the player. Roughly 96 blocks horizontally, and simulation distance is 6 or higher. This means mobs can spawn directly above or below the player. There's an 11 in 2,000 chance of the mob spawning algorithm to run per tick. There's also a mob spawn cap, doesn't matter. Cluster spawning, oh god, there's too much to know about mob spawning. It is a very complicated mechanic, is what I'm learning. So we won't do anything with that knowledge. But instead we'll say, anyone see any mobs? I don't see any mobs. If we saw a mob, that would be useful. I was assuming we'd find one over there. But I am yet to see one, chat. The good news is we're not seeing any mobs on my platforms, which means the bottom slab thing's working. You always have to fear with mechanics like that, where you know you're messing with the game. Like, what if the game messes with you back? But it has chosen not to do so, at the very least. And since I'm hanging around here, we can chop down these trees. So chop this. And then the one next to it, we'll just place the sapling now too. Just so we can get like some extra progress made. Maybe get an apple, you know, or two, or something like that. That'd be nice. That'd be great. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, there's zombies down there. A zombie is actually easy to kill. It's just there's low benefit to doing so. Like, eventually I could get my hands on, like, you know, a piece of iron or something. But otherwise, not that great. So I want to run this way. And I'm going to hope... I'm going to run this way. And I'm going to believe in myself that I have a chance of getting... You're too high for the mob spawning below you to mess up the mob spawn. Yeah, you think? I mean... Maybe. Yeah, there's no skeleton spawning there. Do I have to be further away? Oh, there's a skeleton there. Why is there a skeleton? So how do I get the skeleton near me without the skeleton killing me? That's my challenge. I'm going to make it work, chat. I'm going to do it. Okay, so we'll build a big collection of slabs over here. No, that's not the right point. Over there. The skeleton's going to knock me off if I'm not careful. Does he see me? He sees me. Oh, he definitely sees me, but he can't get to me because it's a 3/4 slab. Yes! My dumb design from the past is saving me in the future, chat. He can't attack me from there. He can't do it. He wants to, chat. He wants to real bad, but I got my first bone. Okay, so I kind of want a second bone before the night is done. That's very janky. Apparently, why would he spawn there and not on my full slabs? Run at him in zigzags. He didn't spawn on my full slags either. But especially not my full slabs. Okay, so there's a skeleton down there, which means they are generating quite a bit further away than I was anticipating. I've got to be careful nothing spawns behind me if I do this. But I'll check up there, see if there's anything up there, and then we'll look this way. So I see something. Maybe one bone is as much as we should hope for. Maybe one bone is enough. One bone will probably get me at least one set of seeds, but one set of seeds will take forever to become something worthwhile. So I think if I go for 2 bones, I'm more than doubling my speed. So I should go for 2 bones. The problem is how long that will take. I'm gonna run there and back maybe, just in case it changes something. Because I do also want some more slabs, right? So I'll sit here, where things are fine. Make some slabs. Yeah, my idea for a little mob pen has not been going according to plan. Spawned on a top slab. I definitely shouldn't be making top slabs then, should I? Yeah, I'm so worried about a skeleton spawning behind me and ruining my life. I could place a few extra blocks to make that easier. But ultimately, there's a limit to what I can do about that. So, anyone seeing any mobs spawn? Do I have to get a bit closer? I mean, 24 to 44. I'm in that zone right now. It's just that most of the spawnable blocks aren't that close to me. Yeah, that is the cruel reality. Most of the spawnable blocks are some distance from me. Put a slab roof on the spawn platform, and then mobs can spawn in the daytime. Yeah, that's probably the smart move. Yeah, I kind of like that, Stevie Roy. Smart thinking. If I just put a... No, wait, if it's a slab roof, it won't. I'd have to do the full block roof with the slab below it. Go into the basement. Do you think all the way in the basement it will work? Unless you're saying, like, there's something waiting for me in the basement. Yeah, let's go in the basement. Confirm. If my guy dies, it's over, by the way. Just a reminder, chat. So I'm hanging out in the basement where I've got, you know, a nice sign. And slabs don't block light in Bedrock. Wait, is that a Bedrock only thing? Surely that's a Minecraft everywhere thing. So there is some mob up there, chat. What is that mob? Is it 2 foxes again? I'm gonna go up. You know, it's worth looking, right? Again, if we go for a whole night and don't find anything, then so be it. But I feel good. Wait, is he gone? If it is a skeleton, he's just gonna knock me off. But what was it? Oh, it's a chicken. Again, right now is not. Oh, it's 2 chickens. I could breed the chickens and then immediately. I'm gonna keep the chicken. I'm gonna make the bone meal right now, chat. Okay. Gonna bone meal. Please give me seeds. Didn't happen that time. Might happen the next. Okay. Bone meal. Come on. No seeds? Okay. One last try, chat. One more time. I'm gonna get myself some seeds. One more time. I've got to get myself some seeds. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna put it there, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's the one that makes the most out of squares. So then I'm gonna fill up this hole. And then we've got to do it, chat. We've got to. If I don't get seeds, I can't have an endless supply of chickens. Yes! 1 seed's unlocked. As you can see, literally 1 seeds. So I'm going to get both chickens with me now. If I can get this guy to follow. I don't think they can fall through slabs, so I should be safe, right? Okay, come up this way, and then come up this way. Okay, I'm going to put these guys in the basement. And I'm going to put them in a little hole somewhere. Okay, they're following. That's good. I would love a skeleton, chat. I would love a second set of bones. But this one set has been very fruitful just by itself. Can they not? Are they fighting with each other? It's the most annoying, confusing mob behavior is that they do this. Okay, this way. This way. Do you hear that? There's a skeleton. There's a spider up here. I haven't got string yet, so that is actually pretty cool. But it's also a reminder of how I should slab up my igloo. Oh no! Okay, that string might be gone forever. Okay, now you are going to have to go down this. Or I could just put you in a corner there. Like, that works. And now I can pick up the eggs every time. I could later make a hopper or something, but that works. Where did the other chicken go? Oh, I should have checked up there. I might have just died. I think that string is long gone, chat. And that sucks. Oh, what happened that lag? Okay. So, Now I have to make a decision about hoping for another chicken or planting my wheat seeds. I think I plant my wheat seeds, which is why I officially make my final tool, chat. I got the full set now. Isn't that wonderful? And I'm going to just use this block over here. Since it's clear it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, my first wheat has been planted. Yeah. Look at that, chat. I can now have wheat in a few days. And then I'll be able to move sheep inside of something and like make a little pen. And then once that happens, I'll be in a great spot. Put the flowers in a composter for extra bone meal. Oh, yeah, I could use my saplings for extra bone meal. It would be kind of dangerous. But less dangerous than whatever I'm currently proposing. So yeah, today, chat, I went from having no lifeline and basically no blocks to having a stack and a half of logs ripped to my spruce tree. We got some real progress in today. And now I think that it's inevitable I have to build a mob grinder, and I'm not looking forward to it because it's a very scary world to be doing that on. But also I have to hope for some sheep. I think the sheep are as important as the mob grinder. So one of those two things is going to take priority next time. I wasn't planning on streaming this series, chat, but honestly, it's been so much fun to stream. So if you want to see the Igloo Challenge Part 3, you can come and do precisely that. Do your interests as Raj Kumar? Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and this is the end of the video. That's not how they're meant to go. I hope that you enjoyed this one. I enjoyed doing it a lot. And you can join me in the next one, or you can not. It might be tomorrow, it might not be. I've got a incredibly hectic schedule ahead of me, but I'm gonna go off and we're gonna play there's a deck building roguelite on Games Pass I've been enjoying. I'm gonna go play a little bit more of it right now. Have a great day, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you. Let's just say tomorrow for now, but I'll see you in the next part, which will be soon, I assume. So yeah, I see you then, I guess. Bye. Stream is over now. Hey, no, it's not. Anime Go. Thank you. Anime. My next stream will be at the normalish time tomorrow, or the day after, or the day after, or the day after. Hey, Taco Cat. Wait. Oh, I'm guessing someone gifted some members because I can't see it in my stream notification. Hey, it was Josh Jones. Thank you for gifting 5 channel members.